It's your Smoky Mountain meteorologist, Paul Poteet. It's not all about the snow this weekend. There's some smoke. They don't call them the Smoky Mountains for nothing. That's a typical view from Purchase Knob's webcam before the snow. Look rock, looking at some nice colors that stand out underneath the clouds. Those colors are peaking in the middle to lower elevations of the park this weekend. Of course, they'll be mixed in with some snow in a lot of places. And some places that you try to get to drive around and look at some of the color, you're going to have to check first just to make sure. Places like Klingman's Dome Road, make sure that they're reopened again after the winter storm, which we do expect. But if you've never been to the Smokies before and you're coming in the next few days, keep in mind, not every place is the same elevation. So in Sevierville, we're looking at really Saturday only around an inch of snow and then an inch or two, say in those areas around Pigeon Forge, and then closer to 2 inches in Gatlinburg. Now, it could be up to a foot, as you see here on this chart. When you get to the higher elevations, about 4 to 8 inches from 2,500 feet and higher, and they're going to be shoveling up on Mount LeConte to clear a trail in some of those high spots. I don't think that snow will be a problem for Friday evening Halloween events that are scheduled around Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. It'll be a rain thing then, but changing over on Saturday, and things will be sloppy at times. May change back over to some rain too in the lower elevations during the day, so rain and snow on Saturday. Yeah, it's beginning to look a little bit like Christmas, at least for a day or so. And what timing? Country Tonight in Pigeon Forge is starting their annual Christmas show on Saturday. Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus, yes, everyone's favorite ballerina in the dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. I would do that dance for you, but I don't think my rock and roll band could cover it. Yeah, if you see that at the front door, would you give that guy some candy? We'll be turning the calendar for Smoky Mountain Winterfest and Winter Magic. There is a rundown of 8 unique ways to celebrate in the blog section of visitmysmokies.com. Spoiler alert. One of the ways involves chili. And we're now getting close to Dollywood's Smoky Mountain Christmas. That opens November 8th, and this year will feature all the classic characters from that 1964 TV special, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I think, like that little elf, I want to be a dentist instead of the poor guy who has to give you this forecast. A winter storm warning in the higher elevations for late Friday into Saturday. Check first before you go up into some of the higher spots in the Smokies, and otherwise it'll be a rain, snow, slop at times with the potential for a couple of accumulating inches at times in some of the lower elevations as we go through the early hours, especially of Saturday. Rain late Friday, mid-50s, and then you see recovery starts Sunday. A freeze in the morning, an afternoon high in the mid-40s. Check that out. We go back to normal temperatures next week. Looks pretty quiet until rain chances Wednesday and Thursday. Be careful this weekend and enjoy the fall colors, which I guess are going to include a little white when you visit mysmokies.com.